One of them's 6'7", the other's 4'2". But they're both giants of the comedy world. You couldn't write it. It's Ricky Gervais and Stephen Merchant. Oh, it's nice to have you back, and welcome to the show.
Thank you very much for having me, yes.
Yeah,
Am I in the right place?
Oh, yeah,
So,
anywhere you
happy
want.
there? All right, good, all right.
Yeah, of course you are. It's Alan Carr.
Would you like a drink?
Oh, what is it, though? This is like a challenge, isn't it? Is that champagne?
Yeah.
No, what is it?
Pink Lady, sparkling perry.
Yeah, that's Butch. What else have we got?
Liebfraumilch.
Oh, you're so common.
Goldschlager.
What's that?
Cinnamon schnapps.
That's easy for you to say.
I know.
I just got hit by a tooth.
Well, what do you... Have a pink lady. What do you like?
I would love a pink lady.
Yeah, pink lady.
Honestly, really.
You.
Any lady would be fine.
Any lady. There you go.
Oh, thank you. Is that for him?
You know, you've lost a lot of weight.
Thank you.
How have you done it? Tell me a secret.
Steroids and AIDS. They'll definitely cut that. They'll definitely cut that.
Particularly if you say where you got the AIDS from.
From a glass of pink lady.
Yeah, they cut it in. They cut it in. Lots of work, Alan. Fat burning and lettuce.
Yeah. No, how really have you? Have you been eating healthily?
Yeah, I've been working out. I've been, trying to... I suppose I hit that age. Like, I got fatter, steadily fatter, from about 29 to about 48, and I thought, it's never going to end. I'm going to burst.
Yeah.
If I keep going up, I did a graph.
Yeah.
So I just thought, no, that's enough is enough.
Oh, was you worried about his weight gain?
I was worried about him losing weight, if I'm honest, because I've always thought that the fatter he is, the funnier he is. And, you know, I've hitched my wagon to this particular fat horse, and see, I would like to just milk him for, say, another 10 years, and then he could have a massive heart attack, but by that time...
Yeah.
When he says milk me, that's not an innuendo. Thanks. He's never milked me.
Yeah.
It's not that sort of relationship.
Yeah, clarify that now. You have not been milked by Stephen Merchant.
Never, yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, are we talking about wanking, or...?
No.
Sorry, I was confused.
Stephen, the tea!
I'm sorry,
You've had one sip of pink lady and you get all like that. I mean, you always work together. Do you ever go on holiday together?
Fuck off! Jesus Christ! Can you imagine that? Oh, it would be horrible. Just think of the pictures. Me looking pretty cool and sort of tanned. Buff, yeah. And the thing, naked, he looks like one of those baby fish. You can actually see through his body.
And he's a mate.
Yeah. And not everything is in proportion. It's a bit of a letdown.
Yeah,
mine's tiny, but you'd expect that, wouldn't you?
I know, but mine's
yours is
embarrassing.
Yeah.
No, it's humiliating, and it's annoying because I've got the glasses, like you. The eyesight's not working. Got the bad skin, the asthma.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like give me a break somewhere along the line.
Yeah.
Oh, but no.
No, gold.
How's yours? What's the situation down there?
Oh, it's a bit like a slug on 2 cherry tomatoes.
Is it? Yeah.
I read somewhere that you've only got 6 friends. Is that true? And basically, I'm not surprised.
No,
where you talk to him.
No, my point was that I've kept my sort of old friends. It was a dude like that. I don't really do this to be popular. If you've got your
that's
friends...
working.
No, if you've got your friends, it doesn't matter because people think they know you, but you don't. If you keep worrying about how you come across. That's your reputation, but your character is what you really are. And I just said, you know, all you need is 6 good friends, and I believe that. I think that's all you really need. Real close friends. That's all you need.
Would you consider him in one of your friends? Is he one of the 6?
7th.
The 7th.
To be honest, because I got about 200 friends. And I, mostly superficial. And I had a party recently, my birthday party. I did invite Ricky, 35th birthday party, and I said, do you remember I did invite you? I seem to remember.
Yeah, he still invites me.
Still invites. He's never turned up to any of my parties. He's never come to my house. Yeah, correct.
Look, the point is this, right? He started inviting me to parties when we first met. But when we first met, he was 22 and I was 35. So he's just like discovering hip-hop and parties, and I'm discovering I've got a favourite chair. So of course I said no. It's like a bit weird, a middle-aged man hanging around with a gangly 22-year-old. He looked about 10 as well, like a beanpole
it
with
did make
glass...
me look like a paedophile when we went walking.
Oh, God! Oh, yeah.
Particularly when you were holding my hand. I was scared of London when I first moved to London.
He held your hand because you were scared of London?
I was scared of London.
I didn't hold his fucking hand, of course I didn't.
Well, I don't know.
Well, of course, imagine that! He meets me, I go, come on, he's 22!
Well, I don't know the ins and outs of your relationship.
Well, we actually met when I offered him a job on XFM. I went to work for this local radio station, and they said, oh, you can have an assistant, and his was a CV first. It was
top of the pile.
Definitely, yeah. And I went, yeah, that'll do. But he was sort of the sensible one, because I was doing this job, and I was sort of blagging. I was a bit of a slob.
What do you mean you were?
I've got better now, haven't I? And when we were writing The Office, he'd often sort of wake me up and say, come on, we've got to work. And I remember very often in the BBC canteen, he'd say, Rick, don't have 3 jumbo sausages, you'll fall asleep again.
That's not a partner, that's a carer.
Exactly.
But I do have to monitor him. I'm like, I am like a carer in that way. He won't eat properly. Like you remember when we were at the Golden Globes?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Well, we were on the way there. We were in a stretch limousine.
Oh, nice.
On the way to the Golden Globes. It's a pretty glamorous affair because the movie stars are there as well. Yeah. And we're there, we're all tucked up, looking good, and he goes, I'm feeling peckish. And I was furious with him because I told him to eat before he came out. Do you know what I mean? I'd said to him... So we're in the... He makes the limousine pull over into, like, a petrol station, right? And he goes inside to get something to eat. He comes back with a giant bag of what they call Cheetos or Cheerios. They're like Wotsits.
Cheesy Wotsits.
Yeah.
So he's just eating a big bag
Not
of
all
Wotsits.
Down his soul.
Orange dust all over his face.
But I didn't know. Listen, it was really horrible
because the fingers as well, didn't you?
They were glowing orange. My tongue, and also they were all in my teeth. It was just orange. And so we stopped, and they said we're getting out now. And I went, oh my God! And I was rubbing my teeth like that. I was putting my hand in the ice bucket with the champagne in the car, right? And I was trying to get it all off, right?
I had a bit of tissue trying to clean it off his face.
Oh, you got on it first?
Yes.
It was just horrible. And in front of us were the Desperate Housewives.
Desperate Housewives were getting up. There's no way that was going on in that car.
No.
Terry Hatcher is picking a bit of Twiglet out of Eva Longoria's teeth.
Although they were orange all over.
They were all orange.
Let's talk about Cemetery Junction, which is out on DVD later this month. It's about you growing up in...
Yeah,
it's no, it's not about you. It's sort of
everything you do is sort of semi-autobiographical, you know. But I suppose it is a bit of a love letter to England, and it's our memories of what it was like growing up in a small sort of working class town, and the family members are sort of... I mean, the mum and the nan is based on my mum and nan, and they became the same person anyway. They were just like that lineage. And there's a line in it that my mum said to me when I was 18. I said, I'm going to France, just for the day it was. And she went, what do you want to go there for? There's parts of Reading you ain't seen. Which is so sweet. Yeah. But I like them, they just speak what's on their mind. They say... I remember I went to university and I came back and I opened the door, Mum opened the door and she went, oh, bloody hell, Rick, you're in half fat. Thanks very much.
Oh, it's awful.
I know, yeah. But I like that. I like that that sweet, sort of straight talking honesty. And I suppose we left that veil of irony behind that we had with The Office. This was
Yeah, it's
you know,
more straight down the line. You know, it's dramatic, I think. It's sort of, we describe it as like a feel-good drama. There is humour in there and there's laughs in it, but also we wanted to, you know, hopefully to make it quite moving in a way, you know, and maybe even bring a tear to the eye. I don't know if it did towards the end.
Oh,
for you.
yeah, it was lovely.
Quite sweet, I think.
Well, I won't say what at the end, but yeah. We've got a clip from Cemetery Junction.
I remember that day. We shot that just outside, I think it was Shepperton or Pinewood, was it? The studio. But it was on a public highway. We had to put a billboard up. So every now and again, this, like, women with children would just walk past and look at it and go, what's going on here? And I'd hide, and they'd say, it's just a film. They go, who's in the film? They go, don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Oh,
I know.
No, how can...
Dad is a knob gobbler.
It's a subtle film.
And it's like, people don't draw cock and balls as graffiti anymore, do they?
This reminds me of when I was a kid. It came from when I was about 14 or 15. I remember we were in French class, and do you ever do the thing where you used to put the headphones on and they'd say something in French, you had to say it back, right? And the teacher found out that people were just swearing on it, and he went mental, and he got people out. He's going, I'm sick of this, you don't want to learn. He went, and also these exercise books, look at this. And he goes, you. All right, and he got this kid out. He went, look at that, your exercise book. What's that? And this bloke had drawn like a penis with a big... and he went, what's that? And he went, it's a snail, sir. Right? And he went, it's not a snail, it's a penis. He went, and what's this? And he'd drawn this classic knob with bollocks and wings, right? And he went, oh, look, a penis with wings, what's that? And he went, Dicky Bird. And the crowd
Cemetery Junction. It's out at the end of this month on DVD.
Yeah.
Absolutely brilliant. Thank you, Stephen Merchant, Ricky Gervais. How brilliant. Thank you, that was so great.
Welcome to Friday Night with me, Jonathan Ross.
Welcome to Alan Carr, China!
Oh, Jesus. I'm talking about time, don't.
I've just been... Oh. Don't patronise me, Alicia.